Shalom, friends. In this week's Torah portion of Devarim, at the opening of Deuteronomy, we have Moses speaking to the children of Israel. And he is reminding them of where they have come from, what they have endured, and what they have overcome in the 40 years since they left Egypt. And being that they're on the precipice of a new beginning, there is anxiety, there is fear, there is tension, there is a time of transition that brings fear into the human heart. And Moses is speaking to that fear. He is reminding them of the presence of the living God through all of the years, even the times when they were unfaithful, even the times when there was grumbling and complaining, the setbacks, the triumphs. He was there, and he will remain there with them. Moses, in Deuteronomy 1 and verse 21, says, Al tachir va'al tachat. Do not fear. Do not be discouraged, is one way we would translate that. If we look at it in a little deeper way, when Moses says, do not fear, he's saying, don't let a sense of dread come over you. And when he says, don't be discouraged, he is literally saying, do not fall to pieces. So do not dread and do not fall to pieces. Do not let this fear that you are experiencing become a self-fulfilling prophecy. It's natural when we are beginning something new to have a sense of anxiety or a sense of fear. We don't know what is coming in the future. But Moses is reminding us that the Lord, who is omnipresent, he is present in our past and in our future and in our present, he is there with us. And Moses is saying, don't fear, don't fear, don't fear, don't dread, don't fall to pieces, don't let this overcome you, because the Lord is with you. And then he reminds them in chapter 2 that you have lacked nothing all of these years. You have been provided for all of these years, which of course reminds us of the Psalm of David, Psalm 23, the great shepherd psalm, which opens with Adonai roi lo ekshar. The Lord is my shepherd and I have no lack. I've lacked nothing. So as we make transitions in life, we have to mark them. We have to remind ourselves that life is about change. Life is always changing. Every day is a new beginning. Every day is the opportunity for something new to happen. And it's also an opportunity for something not so pleasant to happen. But the constant is the Lord, the covenant Lord who is always with us. Moses has led the children of Israel the last 40 years, and even he is about to make his departure. They are now leaving the land of wanderings to enter the land of promise. And now they are entering a season of new problems, of growing crops, of trying to make a living from the land that has been promised to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. All things that would cause us to say, what's going to happen tomorrow? And Moses reminds not only the children of Israel, but he also reminds us that the Lord is there tomorrow. The Apostle Paul reminds us that the Lord takes everything that happens to us in this life and he works it together for our good because he loves us and he's called us according to his purpose. That means that there is promise spoken into our life. And if we needed further encouragement, we can think of what Messiah said in John 16 and 33. He said, listen, I'm going to paraphrase here. Listen, I have spoken my words to you so that you would have shalom, you would have peace, wholeness, happiness, goodness, that you would feel holistic about the life you're living, because I've given you my promise. And guess what? In the world you're going to have troubles, but I have overcome this world. So no matter what the trouble is we're facing in this life, not only has Messiah given us a promise that we will overcome, he's given us the promise that we will overcome in him, because he has already overcome. So let us face today and not give in to fear, not make it a self-fulfilling prophecy, but to hold on to the hope who is a person whose name is Yeshua, Jesus, our Messiah. Shabbat Shalom.